I know a lot of people when they watch my channel, they're trying to lose weight. They don't understand the science behind macros. I'ma actually bless y'all with a video on how macronutrients work in layman's terms.
Hey guys,
My name is Michelle.
Anita, Sarah, Leah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz,
Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Products.
Period. You love to see.
Here's the funny thing about life. People know a lot of information, but people don't understand the information that they know. You're doing things, but you don't know why you're doing it. And because you don't know why you're doing it, you're easily able to fall off or be led astray because you don't understand the information. So hopefully this video gives you some form of light on why your trainer is saying to eat this way, not that way. So the very first topic is protein. I tell all my clients, have more protein on your plate than anything else. Why? When you give your body protein, you're telling your body in real time, I want you to basically keep my curves, burn the fat away from my curves. Protein is the only macronutrient that speeds up your metabolism. It actually has a thermogenic effect when it comes to food, and it actually raises your core body temperature, which means your metabolism is gonna be higher. Also, protein keeps you full the longest, which means what? If you're full and you're satiated, you're less likely to overeat. To be frank, your hair, your skin, your nails, your DNA, your immune system, your enzymes, your amylases, everything I just said is protein. So everything that you physically see on the human body, everything that you physically see on your boyfriend or your man's body, that is protein. Your body needs more of this because ultimately studies say our bodies break down 250 to 300 grams of protein per day. The average American only eats 80 grams of protein a day. So if you're trying to build your metabolism, a faster metabolism, but you also want to build muscle, that means you need to have a little bit more of the foundational building block of life, which is protein. You can have a protein cookie. You can have a protein-based pancake. All you literally need to do is follow the exact same pancake mix and add 2 scoops of your favorite protein powder. Now it's protein-based pancakes. We just need you to consume a little bit more protein because once again, not only is it going to build your muscles, if you eat 1,000 calories worth of protein, because it takes your body so much energy to break it down via digestion, you're only gonna get 80% of them calories. So you ate 1,000 calories, so you're full like you ate 1,000 calories, but your body only received 800 calories. Look at that. So it's a cheat code. That's why you want to have more protein on your plate than anything else. On to the next macronutrient, which we all love and we hold dear to our hearts, carbohydrate. Keyword, carbohydrate. A carbohydrate is basically the plant storage form of energy. Therefore, when a human consumes a carbohydrate, you're telling your body to store energy. I want you to look at carbs like a notch on a speaker. The more I turn this notch, the more I can expect the scale to go up. Because if you are trying to store anything, you're not trying to lose or burn anything at all. I don't know if you ever seen the Beyonce diet, but the Beyonce diet was protein, vegetables, that's it. Protein, vegetables, dry, basically no salt, basically no pepper, just protein, vegetables. But that's what she do to get ready for her tour. But we have a bad association with carbs. It's not the carb that is the issue. It's what we want to do with the carbs. So even if you pay attention to your favorite influencers, right? The person that you're comparing yourself to is somebody who already got the dream physique that you want. Their body is able to have a little bit more carbs than you because they're a little bit more metabolically healthy than you. So if I got more muscle mass, that means I can eat more carbs. I got less muscle mass, that means I shouldn't be eating as much carbs as somebody who got more muscle mass. It's kind of like this right here. If I fill this up to the brim, once it gets to the tippity top, it literally cannot absorb anymore. So once it spills over, guess what's gonna happen? This spillover in the human body, your body's gonna say, hey, well, we got this extra energy. We're not doing nothing with this extra energy. We don't need to use this extra energy right now. So we're just gonna store this for a rainy day. And now it's gonna turn this carb into fat. But it's not really doing that when it comes to our vegetables. It's gonna happen with your Doritos, your chips, your cupcakes, your cookies, your ice creams, your wines, your drinks, your juices. The majority of the processed foods, because they don't have no nutritive value inside these processed foods. So if you're somebody that you know that you always have weight issues, just think about how many man-made products that didn't come from the earth like this you have in a day. You're gonna probably realize, oh, I do eat a lot more man-made products than I think. But all the people that you see making the videos talking about what I eat in a day, you're gonna realize, especially if they look bomb, they got the physique that you like, they do not have nothing man-made in their diet. You don't wanna have rice if your goal is to lose weight, because rice is not gonna keep you as full as potato, because potato got more fiber in it. But when somebody's really trying to lose weight, like they're trying to lose half a pound to a pound a day, you know what these people do? They switch from that sweet potato now to green, leafy vegetables, broccoli, bok choy, asparagus, endive, because these have way less carbs in it than a sweet potato, about 5 times less. So that means I got 5 times more of a chance to lose weight that day. Wow. So if you learn this information, you can make better choices, but the average person is freestyling. They don't know this information. When your trainer is saying,
hey, eat a little bit more green veggies, it's because they got less carbs in it. And if you're telling your body less of a signal to store energy, your body can now burn more reserve, which is body fat.
Speaking of fat, we also need fat. That regulates your hormones. Majority of the backbones of your hormones are a backbone from cholesterol. Cholesterol only comes from fat. Your progesterone, your estrogen, estradiol, if you're a woman, your estrone, your estriol, all of these hormones are backed by cholesterol. And you get a majority of your cholesterol from fat. So do not be afraid of fat. Just have a what on your plate of fat? That answer is protein. But that's why keto can work. You know, there's nothing wrong with a keto diet. I just didn't think it was sustainable for me. But keto works because all I'm making you do is cut out a macro group. And because you're cutting out a macro group, I make you more intentional about your choice. That's the only reason why keto works. Just like when people are following if it fits your macros. The reason why it fits your macros work is because they're being more intentional with their food choices. Simple. A plan of action. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But people don't plan when it comes to food. You just wait until you get hungry, especially if you're somebody with weight problems. Then I start scrambling. So now I'm just thinking about, okay, what's near me? What restaurants near me? Oh yeah, there's Chick-fil-A down the street. Yeah, you know what? I don't gotta think about it. Let me get a number 1. I want the cheese, add bacon to it. I want a large fry, lemonade, half and half. You see how fast I just said that order? You know why? I used to get that every single time when I went to Chick-fil-A. But now, if you know something about nutrition, you're gonna say, okay, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. What can I get from Chick-fil-A that makes sense for my goal? If I really want this Chick-fil-A sandwich, that number 1, can I add bacon to it? Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. I'm adding a little bit more fat and protein to it. But if I am trying to follow a lower carb diet, then maybe I should swap out the bun for a low carb or protein based bun. In order for that to happen, I got a plan to bring my bun to work. And you already know, do not have the fries, you know, and get the diet Sunjoy. Believe it or not, they got a diet half and half. But people don't even know this because they don't even try to look for this. That's why all diets work if you follow it to the T. Question is it going to be sustainable for you? Do not ever tell yourself, I'm gonna go 30 days without cheating. It's not gonna work because you will cave. And when you cave, you're gonna cave way harder than you think because it wasn't sustainable. Treat yourself once a week. Make it a cheat meal, not a cheat day. I can follow a low carb diet because now on Fridays, I allow myself to live my life. People who do keto for 6 to 7 months and they gain all the way back. They cut out a group, rice, you know, bread, starches, that they really did like, but they were just trying to get some quick results now. They was willing to cut out something that they really love. And because they cut out the potatoes and starches and rice, and they didn't understand that the potatoes wasn't an issue, it was the fact that you're not supposed to have potatoes every single day. If your goal is to see the scale drop as much, then they gain the weight back plus some. If you actually Google a potato diet, there's people out there literally eating nothing but potatoes, but they're not putting no butter on it. They're not putting no sour cream on it. They're not putting no bacon on it. They're not putting no cheese on it. They're not putting no chives on it. They're losing weight. Why? Because I'm eating one straight thing. And I'm being intentional with this one straight thing. Now, that don't sound like the most fun diet, but as you can see, no food by itself is bad. It's the associations you have with foods that are bad. You notice how I said the Chick-fil-A sandwich, right? I said, hey, get the Diet Sunjoy, get the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Notice how I didn't say nothing about the fries? Because that fries is literally nothing but empty calories. I know better. But now if I'm living my life that day, cool, I'm gonna have the fries. But I'm not gonna play myself and order the fries and tell myself, okay, Trey, I'm gonna only allow myself to have 5 fries. Cause you know you're not gonna do that. You know, so just don't even order the fries. Don't even play yourself. How about you order the Chick-fil-A sandwich and then you get the grilled nuggets to act as your fries? Little things like that makes a world of a difference. Hopefully y'all learned something today. I just try to make this video very, very simplistic so you understand exactly what macronutrients are. And that's your reset tip of the day that's going to help you stay snatched all the time, no the summertime. Talk to you soon.